Act One of Inheritors by Susan Glaspell. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information, or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Cast of Characters: Smith,
Read by Chris Marcellus.
Grandmother,
Read by Margaret Espaillat.
Silas Morton,
Played by Anthony.
Felix Vejaveri, the first,
Read by Alan Johns.
Felix Vejaveri, the second,
Read by Robert Hoffman.
Read by Rick Cahill.
Senator Lewis,
Read by Nathaniel W.C. Higgins.
Horace Vejaveri,
Recorded by Chuck Williamson.
Doris,
Read by Elizabeth Klett.
Fussy,
Read by Rockabra.
Madeline Vejaveri Morton,
Read by Ariel Lipshaw.
Isabel Vejaveri,
Read by Lynette Geisel.
Harry,
Read by Michael Hoppy Spink.
Holden,
Read by Delmar H. Stolbier.
Ira Morton,
Read by Nathaniel W.C. Higgins.
Emil Johnson,
Played by Anthony.
Voice,
Recorded by Chuck Williamson.
Narrator, read by Amanda Friday. End of cast. Act One. Scene: sitting room of the Mortons' farmhouse in the Middle West, on the rolling prairie just back from the Mississippi. A room that has been long and comfortably lived in, and showing that first-hand contact with materials which was pioneer life. The hospitable table was made on the place, well and strongly made. There are braided rugs, and the wooden chairs have patchwork cushions. There is a corner closet, left rear. A picture of Abraham Lincoln. On the floor a home-made toy boat. At rise of curtain there are on the stage an old woman and a young man. Grandmother Morton is in her rocking-chair near the open door, facing left. On both sides of door are windows, looking out on a generous land. She has a sewing-basket and is patching a boy's pants. She is very old. Her hands tremble. Her spirit remembers the days of her strength. Smith has just come in, and hat in hand is standing by the table. This was lived in the year 1879, afternoon of 4th of July.
But the celebration was over 2 hours ago.
Oh, celebration. That's just the beginning of it. Might as well set down. When them boys that fought together are all getting one square, they have to swap stories all over again. That's the worst of a war. You have to go on hearing about it so long. Here it is, 1879, and we haven't taken Gettysburg yet. Well, it was the same way with the War of 1832.
Smith, who is now seated at the table.
The War of 1832?
News to you that we had a war with the Indians?
That's right, the Black Hawk War. I've heard of it.
Heard of it?
Were your men in that war?
I was in that war. I threw an Indian in the cellar and stood on the door. I was heavier then.
Those were stirring times.
More stirring than you'll ever see. This war, Lincoln's War, it's all a cut-and-dried business now. We used to fight with anything we could lay hands on, dishwater, whatever was handy.
I guess you believe the saying that the only good Indian is a dead Indian.
I don't know. We roiled them up considerable. They was mostly friendly when let be. Didn't want to give up their land, but I've noticed something of the same nature in white folks.
Your son has something of that nature, hasn't he?
He's not keen to sell. Why should he? It'll never be worth less.
But since he has more land than any man could use, and if he gets his price—
That what you've come to talk to him about?
Yes.
Well, you're not the first. Many a man older than you has come to argue it.
Smith, smiling.
They thought they'd try a young one.
Someone that knew him thought that up. Silas'd help a young one if he could. What is it you're set on buying?
Oh, I don't know if we're set on buying anything. If we could have the hill—
Looking off to the right.
At a fair price.
The hill above the town? Silas'd rather sell me and the cat.
But what's he gonna do with it?
Maybe he's gonna climb it once a week.
But if the development of the town demands its use—
Grandmother, smiling.
You the development of the town?
I represent it. This town has been growing so fast.
This town began to grow the day I got here.
You began it?
My husband and I began it, and our baby Silas.
When was that?
1820 that was.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?